Tuesday, April 21st. Day 10. We made it to day 10. Let's go. Let's go. We got our coffee. We got our water. Probably about 22 ounces in that bad boy. Oh boy. Who's ready? We already did about 24% of my session, and we are running something hardcore in the background. We had to do a big, thank God, whoever recommended this, whoever recommended the impeccable. So good, so good. We got a lot of news. Gimme 2.6 just dropped. We have so much going on. It's crazy in AI. You have the governments, you have open models, you have open sources, you have hardware, you have closed sources, you have Elon versus OpenAI going to court. It's so much going on in AI right now. Like if Tim Cook got fired or he steps down. Honestly, we were talking about it yesterday. Apple hasn't really done anything. They bought Siri for what, $200 million. Steve Jobs was talking about it on stage on how big this is going to be. He unfortunately passes, rest in peace, and then nothing happens with Siri. You bought the team, the OG AI, and you did nothing. You did nothing. What'd you do? Apple, what did you do? I understand you came out with a bunch of devices, you came out with a bunch of other stuff, all hardware. Dude, the software right now in Apple is what was the difference in the 90s and early 2000s. That's why the iPhone took off, because of the software. If you focus on hardware, fantastic. Someone is then gonna put a better OS on top of you. It's gonna say, at this time, at this date, you usually say happy birthday. You haven't done it today. It's your sister's birthday. Wish her a happy birthday. There has to be Siri integrated into your phone. I don't know where we're at. I got to pull up the live stream to make sure that I'm not yelling at anyone. We're going to go over the channel analytics. We lost one subscriber yesterday. The reason being is that I am not explaining this whole new paradigm of content. And this is what it's going to do. This is fine. I'm okay with this. Am I thrilled this isn't a hockey stick? Yeah. Am I thrilled this isn't like Claude Bot when it first came out and it just was wah straight up and it's more of a teetering? Yeah, that's fine. Why? Because YouTube is now figuring out, okay, this guy is not into personal development. He is. I am. He's not into religious content. Okay. But I'm still religious. What is he doing? Okay. Oh, he's live coding an app, a community for his people. I love this new feature. I've been banging out this yesterday. This is going to come to production this week. That is my goal. My goal is this is in production. Why? I met with two people that they need communities like this for their own communities. Okay? They don't want to spend circle.so, which is whatever amount of dollars per month, and they're not making as much money, or school, and they take whatever percentage. You know, when you're Alex Finn's size and you have 1,500 people and you're making $150,000 a month, it makes sense. Or if you're like me and you're like, let's vibe code this. So I inspire other people to do some vibe coding. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Let's go over to the analytics. The reason I'm doing this, and by the way, if they're serious about this Kimi K 2.6, that it's as good, they're saying this. I haven't tried it. I don't have the capacity. But if they're saying this is better than OpenAI, Gemini, and Anthropic, someone said in the chat yesterday it was going to be 6 to 12 months, or I think they said 12 months. No, dude, They're running at such a speed. The way that China's working right now is they don't care about short-term losses. It's like Instagram. Instagram did not care about short-term losses. It just kept taking on a little bit more money until that Meta came in and said, all right, we're going to monetize this. We're going to put ads behind it. We're going to buy you for $1 billion, which at the time I was saying this is a steal. Obviously that panned out. Granted, that was 2016, 2017, whenever that got bought out. It's the same thing with this. China doesn't care if they lose money in the short term. They don't care. The reason they don't care is because they want to win in the long term. What are they doing better? This is a steal. What's going on? Dropping the high. Granted, that was 20. There's my boy, King Dynasty. How you doing? I just brought up the live stream. All right, now what we're going to be doing, we're going to be solely focused on the community. That's it. We're bringing this up to production. We're bringing this so people can use this week. I did a huge push last night, I should say, in making sure that it is good, it is working, the aesthetics is pleasing, the user experience is good. There's still a bunch of bugs. We do have a bug reporter. That's funny, a bug reporter. So when you send a bug, it gets sent. China wants their models US hardware to get all sorts of telemetry. Yes. Right now, China has everything that it is. It's nationalistic. It is sharing. It's got the raw earth materials that we need. It just needs the United States mentality. That's the only thing that's missing. The United States mentality. The United States mentality is to think outside the box. How is this possible? That is the only thing that's missing. China is too buttoned up. If China had our mentality, we'd be in second place 20 years ago. We just have a different mentality, and it goes back to the colonists, or going out west. They're always in exploration of pushing things, pushing flight, pushing cars, pushing technology, pushing SaaS, pushing the internet, pushing cell phones. The only thing China's very good at is replicating it and then going forward. But there's such a point where you need to continuously innovate. That's obviously progress is there needs to be two different progresses along the same path. The technological progress, but most importantly is the mentality of worth, human worth. And I heard it literally 20 minutes ago. Some woman was saying at work, she was talking about, she just needs a small win. This weekend is a small win. Can't wait for Friday, small win. People are hopeless right now. They are hopeless. I'm in New York City. I am very good at meta trends, and right now people are hopeless. They think they're seeing jobs. What is it, Q1, 200? I don't know. I don't even want to say the number, but they reported it this week. Q1 already knocked off tens of thousands, if not over 100,000 jobs directly because of AI. Directly because of AI. The issue is that we've been coasting on a mentality like this. I already said this recently. I got to bring in my iPad. So we've been in a pinnacle, and now we need to go to this. This is what we've been in. Every company has been bought up. Adobe, you're a competitor with Adobe, buying up. You're a competitor with Salesforce, you're getting bought up. So the big boys, everything has been centralized forever, okay? The food, the pharmaceutical industry, law firms, everything. It's the 80-20 rule. 20% owns 80%, okay? Now we're going back to this, where it's decentralized. That was the whole hope with Bitcoin. The problem with Bitcoin is that it's compromised, and I don't see any other, anything that has to do with monetary, anything that has to do with money, I should say, monetary policy, I was going to say, is going to be compromised. It's going to be compromised. Anything to do with money, because money is, unfortunately, right now, everything forever was salvation, okay? So the church was involved. Everything you did was for salvation. It was to please God. Now it is to please to get money. What do I have to do to get money? So the central North Star is money right now. So once you take over the monetary system, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's cash, whether it's credit, doesn't matter. We're not doing barter systems anymore. That's going to be compromised. Unfortunately, that's how it is. I don't even want to tell you what's coming down the line once you really plan this out. But the number one thing that has to be talked about is worth. What is my self-worth? What is my dignity? What is my value here on earth? What is my value? Is it to work at a job, hate my job, go in every single day, scroll through social media, complain in the comment section, go on Reddit, go on YouTube, go on TikTok, go on X, just complaining? No. The mentality for Americans now has to be entrepreneurship, individual entrepreneurship. It has to be individual businesses, okay? Whether you're part of an individual business or you're founding an individual business, you have to be a creator. I said this yesterday. You have to be a creator, because China right now does not empower the best way to say it for China is that they don't have an individualistic mindset. They have a collective mindset. Both can be true at the same time. Collectivism is good when you're going to strive. But you still need individual mindsets, because if someone's at a massive company, Twitter, your company gets bought out by Elon Musk and your name is Jack Dorsey, you now go out and start another company, okay? They don't have that level of entrepreneurship. They don't have that level of thinking. It's a way of life, really. It's a cultural way of life. I don't see China coming around to that. I do see them. They have the hardware, they have the cars, they have the cameras, they have the drones, they have the building capability, they have the raw earth materials, they have the cell phones, they have the technology, they have the software now. And now, if the government just focused on entrepreneurship, we're cooked. The United States is cooked, because we are so beholden to things outside of what China is beholden to. So it'll be interesting. Now let's go back to this. We only have two models in the United States that are closed source. We only have, Meta? NVIDIA? China has 4 big boys that are all open source? All pinging themselves on each other? They're gaining so much ground by subsidizing the plan. So many people are using their models because they're cheap and they're training on that data. I hope so. Because 4.7 is amazing. 4.7 is amazing. All right, now let's get into this. We got to start banging out some good code, because what I want to do is invite people in. So when I click over here, hold on, did that even work? Whoops, nope. Go back to feed. Let's do a refresh. Okay, hard refresh. I think we're gonna focus today. The focus on today is these features, because I'm gonna go live. And the way that I'm gonna go live is gonna be a group of entrepreneurs that are essentially a group of builders or designers or entrepreneurs that want to make money for good. So this is a new feature. This comes in after a certain amount of time. I like it. But, yeah, let's do that. I like it, but it comes in when I'm at the top. So that needs to change. New session, come in here. It went away. Let's go. Let's do that. Let's bring that over there. Let's bring that in there. Let's bring this up here for a second so I could bang out a good, I need you to look at this feed. There's a couple of things. Number one is the 9 new post button that shows up By the way, on a side note, I don't know why this went monochrome. I don't think I've ever done monochrome, but I was catching it today and it was saying monochrome. I was like, I never said monochrome. I hate monochrome, to be honest. And I don't hate anything. All right, let me continue that. I got sidetracked on that. I think that's for another time. The 9 new posts, they show up even though I'm at the top. The new posts dialog box where it says 9 new posts has to show up when I scroll past the top, number one. Number two, it has to be live. So when someone posts a new post and I'm beyond the top fold, in other words, I'm say 2/3 of the way down, I'm past the 1/3 fold, that little dialog box shows up when it's a new post, number one. Number two is, it also, if there's another post afterwards, it adds it in, kind of like Twitter. Twitter, what they do is they add in the profile picture and then it shows how many new posts. Make sure that we fix that. Also, the menu has this weird thing that when I'm not over it, the icon and the name are right against each other. And then when I mouse over it, the icon and name is spaced out. It moves horizontally to the right. I need you to look into those two things. Should I put that on medium? I don't know. I haven't been getting, I haven't been too pleased with the medium. Let's do the pin, and I'll answer the question in a second. So I just sent that out. I got to unpin these, or I'm not going to work on those right now. I need a new session. Let's get you out of here. Okay, so I just do that. This happened yesterday. This is a bug, by the way. This is a bug. Look at this. I go here, so that session is, and then I go here. Look at that. Do you see that? It just goes away. It cannot be found. It may have been deleted, or I don't have access. I'm just gonna let it flow and then see if, hopefully it populates, because that was a bug I saw yesterday. How do we get into the, I think we're gonna open it up for free users on probably, what's today, Tuesday, Thursday or Friday. We're gonna work on the bug report because this is gonna be used a lot. And I don't like it as it is right now because visually, if you see this, hold on. Yeah, this live button also should be red on the website. That should be blinking red. On the actual website, the live button should be blinking red and not gray. I also need you to remove any places where it says in design, markdown file, Claude markdown file, memory markdown file, if it actually says that I enjoy monochrome, because that needs to be deleted. I don't like it at all. I have to do a visual pass. I don't want to do a design pass right now because I want to get the features up and running, but I don't know where monochrome came from. That was not me. That was Claude. That was all Claude. Blaming AI. See, Charles, huh? You blaming AI? Yeah? All right. So the admin, yeah, I think the admin has the bug reports. So this is where I am also going to be really jacking up the, see, this is, I tried to put this through. Let's get a chat open, a new session. Yeah, see, look at this. This is weird. See, it went double. I don't know, something's going on. And then again, it's running. Yeah, there's something going on with Claude right now. And it doesn't say to update. So I do have the newest one. Is this in iCharles? Yep. Okay. Yeah, we got to work on the bug thing. What's up, G? What's up, G? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it up probably Thursday or Friday, maybe for the weekend, because I'm gonna start bike riding. It's cold in New York City right now. It's like, whoa, it's 36 degrees. It's like, what the heck are we doing here? What are we doing? It's freaking almost May. It's April 21st. All right, the bug report, they put in too many, so all this needs to be looked at right here. We need a visual pass on this bad boy, the bug report. Actually, let's post the problem with Claude a lot of the times is that it doesn't know where I am. So what I want you to do is look after two things. Number one is anytime I click on an individual bug report, I like the feature that I mentioned to have the sliding window from the right come out, the sliding panel. But as you can see, it's completely translucent and there's no background. I need to put in a background and also to look at all the 4 buttons. I don't know why it has an auto reproduce, an auto fix with Claude, a start work, and a marked as fixed, and then a delete. None of those buttons probably work. Okay, we got to look into that. We got to do a pass on that. And then also you'll see from the screenshot is when I press compile all the bugs, that doesn't actually compile all the selected bugs. And it also has a translucent window as well. All right, so what I'm talking about, I need a better one. So what I do is I select all of them. What I wanted to do is have all of them either put into a markdown file or copy to clipboard, and then all of the screenshots. So if you put in a screenshot, compile selected. See, there you go. There you go. I hope it is going to read these. Copy prompt only, download, okay, text file with the URLs, copy prompt plus images, copy prompt only. Let's see if it actually copies it. Let's open a new document. Let's go here. Let's see what it does. Okay, it did. It did. It copied all of them. Wow. All right, good. All right, I take that back. It copied all of the copy. Did I do copy prompt only? I don't want to download it. Copy with images. Okay, it says I copied it. Let's delete that. Wow. It brings in the images. Very impressed. I think that was the only one with an image. I think that might have been mine. Very impressed with that. They just need to put a background. Yeah, this is the only image right here. Yeah, there's the screenshot. Likely files. Wow. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. But it didn't bring in the information like, yeah, because that might help. In progress, broken. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So when you guys come in on Thursday or Friday, you can report bugs instead of DMing me. I also don't like that monochrome offline, see? No, it works. Does it go to it? Yeah, okay. Okay, appreciate the music. Bring down the music a little bit. Appreciate the, all right, now let's go into, so the bug gets reported. That's good. Okay, let's see what it fixed. We'll send that out. Okay, so that's the bug. Let's put that into pin. So we're really working on these top 3 chats. Okay, so I wanted to get rid of the, done 2 things. The live button is now red and blinking. Monochrome preference in markdown files. Nothing to I think I deleted it before. I spotted it today. Or I didn't, but I was reading the chat and it was saying it was going against the monochrome. Oh, that's interesting. All right, let's go back to the community. Okay. We got to put some color on this. This is not. We got to put some color on this. All right, now we got to work on the videos to make sure that people can do videos. So they could start a call, they can invite people in, they copy the link, connection failed, cannot establish. Okay. Let's see if you turn on, okay, that doesn't work. That doesn't work either. Wow. All right. So this whole feature needs to be reworked. So what I want to do is have members be able to go into their own member calls. It's not going to be recorded because that's going to take up too much space. But that was the biggest thing in Alex Finn's community, is that people wanted to get on their own calls outside of when he's live. And to be honest, the feed is good, but people like video. And why not say you're live coding or you're vibe coding live every single Monday, your own product, and people can see you building it. That's the future. The founder or the co-founder of, actually we'll take a screenshot as well. The co-founder of Claude Code said that a couple of months ago. He's like, vibe coding is gonna be the future. And let's see if the website, this I like. I did a lot on the video. This is how I'm gonna be making videos from now on. Except it's not, maybe because I clicked out of it. Yeah, that was me yesterday. All right, let's go back to community. Yeah, this whole thing needs to be reworked. And then let's make sure that the iCharles live button, it's still black and white. I gotta add in that you have to do a visual pass. And I don't know why you're still going. What are you going for 5 minutes? This happened to me yesterday, I couldn't stop it. I need you to look at the website. It still is not red. Do a visual pass, put that in memory file, that anytime you do a correction to something that is clearly a screenshot or visible mistake, that when you say it's done, you do a visual pass with the Chrome Dev Tools to make sure that it actually is working instead of you saying it is working, because the website still is not red blinking. Number one. Number two is, I forgot about this. Oh yeah. I think this is a different, I think this might be a different chat. Yeah, I'm gonna do this in a different chat. We'll have that work in there. And then that's the bug. That's that. Okay, let's see the sidebar. On the menu option, which one was this? Okay. That was for the button up there. Reload the community. So I think it fixed the feed. Should have at least. I need that to be open at all times. Let's go back here, back to community. Let's go over here. Yeah, see, it's still showing. Like, I don't want to get mad, but you can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. In the menu space, it should be stabilized. So they stabilized, again, did you commit these? Oh, okay. All right. My bad. That's me. That's not Claude. Cloudflare Yeah, that's probably it. Because it has to go through Cloudflare tunnel. All right. Now if it scrolls, that's interesting. It has to be live. And it says M for member. Okay, at least that's that. What do you think the prompt here should be? Bro, lower the music. If things are monochrome too much, you can use Impeccable's Colorfly. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. By the way, I did Overdrive yesterday. On the videos area, it was great. It was great. Because the black and white feature is hard to figure out when it's black and white in a field. Within a form. So in other words, yeah, I want to work on that. Yeah, Colorify, I definitely want to do. Because once I get, there we go. I don't know, maybe I should make that better. I just don't like this spacing either. I don't want to work on the website right now, but let's move that over there. Yeah, the video, if I start a new recording, creating, I like this. This is such a clean, I think that's because it's coming through my Osmo. Let's turn it to my MacBook Pro. Okay, good. Look at that handsome fella. Mic level, all right, good. I so badly want to do a color fly, but I just got to focus on, so even right here, that didn't come through. Let's see, yeah, see it automatically, that's a bug right there. It automatically, see, I don't, oh man. I might do this in another time. This is a legacy feature. That's a dead feature. What, yeah, it's a dead feature. It shouldn't be doing this. I wanted to take this away. Essentially, it would take the video and put it into AI and then give me magic clips, but that's a dead feature. It was so hard to do. Whatever Opus Pro this website did, they did excellent, excellent. Yeah, I checked out the video on demand from yesterday, couldn't make it back to the stream time. It's all right. It's all right, fella. It's all right, fella. What are we working on today? Let's move away from that. Let's move on to this. And then what chat should we pick up? Which one is this? 9 new posts. All right, that's a dead. We got to go in here. And then see, the live is my YouTube live. See, I don't know if I want to get rid of that. I don't think I want to get rid of that. Let's see. Oh, no, it went to the room call. But that was for members. Huh, that's too complicated. I was thinking when a member goes live, it shows that they're, no, because if they don't want anyone to go in there except certain people, yeah, this live button is because I'm in here now, but, and it automatically does that. Okay, and then it goes away. Start a call. All right. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go with this. I think that needs to be a whole new chat because I'm working on the feed on that one. And this one needs to work on the page. All right, committed summary, root cause, what was this? That was the bug. That was the bugs. Okay, refresh. Okay. What the heck? He added a freaking, that was interesting. Okay, good. You added in something. What does auto reproduce mean? Admin setup. Okay, so that's broken. This can take up to 5 minutes. Cancel. Start work. Admin setup required. Okay, that's broken. Mark as complete. Admin. Okay, well, that's clearly a bug right there. Let's put that in there. Okay. So that was marked as fixed. Delete. Delete permanently, yes. Let's see if it's deleted. Oh, wow. So none of those buttons work. Compile all. Wow. Okay, so none of those work. Interesting. And I don't know what this stupid little image is. No screenshots. Yeah, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. This is dumb. This is dumb. We'll just do that. Even large refactor. I suggest using the auditor to check for integrity of code so that the light dark mode and legacy feature issues don't persist. Larger refractor. So is that on this? Refractor? No. So you're saying that is where though? Every larger refactor. I suggest using the auditor tool. Okay, sorry. I was at the lunch on that one. If you look at the screenshots, the panel that pulls out from the right side, none of the buttons at the bottom work, and they always give a pop-up modal at the top you can see, which I attached, as well as the buttons on the main page also do not work. Fix those by using the Chrome Dev tool to click around the website to make sure that they work. And I think there was, oh yeah, that's that weird, not grasshopper, what is it? Caterpillar? And what is this weird caterpillar that you ended up adding to the rows within each of the bugs? Delete that. That serves no purpose because that's not an actual screenshot. That's just completely made up. You hallucinated, buddy. That's what happened. So essentially, this is going to be a big refactor. Is an English word? Okay, I hope so. What I did right now, okay, so this is, I need to look at the website. It's still not read. Okay, so that's fixed. So this could be unpinned right here. Let's get you out of here. This one was, okay, this is the feed. What I want you to do is make sure that that button is live posts. Live posts. It is currently, when I scroll down, it's good that when I scroll down, it shows up, but it's showing posts that are actually existing on the feed. This feature of having this item that pops up on any new posts since entering the feed, make sure that we have it for live posts added after I entered the page and not any posts that are existing. I don't want to complicate it too much. I hope that was good English. Verb, computing, refactor, restructure the source code of an application or piece of software so as to improve operation without altering functionality. Sheesh. All right, talking about AAR coming to the rescue. That was just a bunch of that was like a bunch of $2 words put together. Not $5 words, but $2 words. The propaganda, okay, yeah. But I believe you, I believe you, I believe you. So that pops up, that's gonna take care of that. I also think on one of these, when you, yeah, I don't like this. This is another one. We're gonna work on this next. I need this to not look like Reddit. So I'll add that in afterwards. Do I have the video working as well? I need the video to be, yeah, I was doing a lot of phases. All 7 recommends now addressed, plus the deferred. Okay, audit at B. Yeah, I did a bunch of just on the community, I did, I think an auditor, I think. Yeah, I did. But what we need to do is work on the call though. Start a call. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Interesting. This button and this button do 2 different things. That should not be the case. Schedule a call. Let's go test. This is a bad interface. We'll do that later. Let's see if this actually works. Test. Does it go to the same screen? Connecting cannot establish. Okay, so first we're going to screenshot, and then that live button should go away because I'm not live anymore. Nope, I'm still in there. End call. Let's see if that live button goes away. Still doesn't. Let's refresh. Refresh. Okay, this live button is still there. Okay, start a call. Start call. These. Yeah, that live button still is there. Okay. Now, do we have a new chat ready? Yep, okay. Now we're gonna bring this in here. No events. Let's bring this in here. Yeah, we're gonna, that's interesting. I want to first work on that. Why each of them is 2 different. This is a This is a pop-up modal, which I want it to be, and this goes directly to the page. So I need to put that up there so I can visually look at what I'm about to, the prompt I'm about to do. Whoever prompts better wins. Remember that. And don't go on Twitter too long. Whoops, I went into the prompt. Did it? Nope, okay, good. The screenshot shows start call in the top menu and then start a call in the right menu option. They actually do two different things. The start a call on the right side goes to a pop-up modal, which is exactly what I want. Start a call goes to a page, which I do not want. They both should be doing the exact same thing. Also, when I go to start a call and I put in what the call title is, it does not actually connect and start anything at all. Please see the attached screenshots, and it shouldn't start automatically. I should be able to choose when to start it. All right. Man, we are awfully quiet in the chat over there, huh? Start a call, let's go test. So we'll take a screenshot of that. And we'll bring that into the chat. Let's see if copy the link. Let's see if it copied it. Okay, it copied it, that works. Oh yeah, this doesn't work either. Yeah. That doesn't work either. So we'll add that to the... Also, when I'm on the call, you can see that the connection failed, cannot establish a signal connection internal error, number one. Number two is there's two areas for the camera and for the mic, which is drop-down menus in which I took a screenshot. None of those work. And as you can see, also attached, it automatically starts the call. That is an error. I almost feel like I want to, I'm on a roll right now. Like butter, like butter. All right. Select a folder. Let's go with iCharles. Okay. I almost feel like putting some of these on high. All right, so that was that. All right, let's put you up to pin. Add sliding panel. What was actually happening? Committed. Okay, so that was talking about the bugs. Let's see if it actually refresh. Okay, the panel works. Like, what kind of crap is this? Delete? Delete permanently? Again, what are we doing? What are we doing? Stop lying to me. Stop lying to me. We'll just send that out. After you restart, I did a restart. Didn't I do a restart? Did I not do a restart? I don't think I did a restart. That's my bad. Delete. Delete permanently. Yeah, it still happened anyway. Compile all. Yeah. Yeah, the server needs a restart to pick up my fix. Let me restart it and verify. There has to be within the memory markdown file or Claude, whichever one you recommend, to do a restart when a restart is needed. This is mandatory and it must happen after builds need restarts. This happens a lot and it needs to be rectified immediately. All right, your left camera broken, by the way. Oh, you're right. Appreciate the nod. You know why? Because I used it for, let's go there. Osmo, nope. Let's go with discard. Let's go with photo room. Oh no, don't tell me the webcam. Let's go Microsoft. Let's go Osmo. Yeah, the Osmo. What are we doing, Osmo? I might need to restart the Osmo, which means that my microphone is going to be off. That's weird. Uh-oh, the demons are attacking. Osmo. Yeah. All right, we're gonna have to restart the camera. Let's... Continuation of prompt. Okay. Let's turn that off. Let's go to MacBook. Let's go to Osmo. Osmo, what are you doing, Osmo? Osmo's not working. Osmo's not working. What you doing, boy? What are you doing? That's weird. I have never had this problem before. Osmo? Yeah, Osmo. Are you overheating, Osmo? You're hot, but you shouldn't be doing anything but working right now. That's weird. Let me try it again. Continuation of prompt. Make sure you structurally audit the project auto-fix based on the auditor's report. Oh. Auditor General. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That we'll put in there. Continuation of prompt. Make sure you structurally audit the project. Auto-fix based on the auditor's. That would be, is that an automation? At a top-level dev server restart. Okay. That's interesting. I've never had the Osmo break like that. Let's go. We'll try it one more time. If not, we're going to be stuck with the cam. That's so weird. It's not even showing up. Let me just try one more thing. Go like this. Okay. That was stupid. That was so weird. I had to undo it. That's weird. Anyway, should be good now. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if it popped up live. Auditing now. Okay, good. This is looking into, oh man, this is slow. This is slow. Okay, let's see the fixed posts. This is the new, yeah, I don't like that at all. Committed. This is not the nested way that Twitter does their comments. I want you to audit why is this showing like Reddit. I don't want it this tree style reply comments style. I want it to be exactly like Twitter. And this is the exact framework that is throughout the entire build within the iCharles community. That includes comments on videos, comments in the courses, comments in the spaces, comments on the feed. And obviously that's for when it's tweeted and retweeted on the profile. Should I even, am I allowed to say that? Like, I would like you to copy the way that X, I don't even like that word. Let's see, that's stupid. I don't like the emojis either. I don't know. Do you like that? Yeah, you can't even select them anyway. Oh, yeah, I don't like that. That's corny. I think it should just be love. Repost, test. I don't like that dialogue bit. Already reposted. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Why is that live? My profile, let's see. It is, should be that. Okay. Wall? What is this? What is wall? That shouldn't be there. Okay, it came in with the emojis. That's good. 51112, 51112. Okay. Okay, so it reposts. It's in there. It's in there because I liked it. I don't care about badges, looking that up. Let's see if I bookmark it. I bookmark it. Let's refresh. Okay, bookmarked. All right, we're cooking with grease right now. That doesn't work. The pin doesn't work. Well, I don't want to bring up numbers live. Okay, so that doesn't work. The pin doesn't work. And the wall, I don't like the wall. The wall. To the windows! To the wall. Is that? Yeah, that's working on that. Okay. Okay. This is good. Edit profile. Very basic, but I don't really care. We could add to that later. I don't like this either. Way too much going on. Way too much going on. Joined, I like that. I like the joined. Okay. How do you manage profiles like how are you on Chuck as admin login system? Where? I have it where when you register, you get sent a magic link. There is no passwords. That is the safest way that I could see running this. Share an update. Let's test. Okay, that's weird. That's really weird. How does X do it? I don't go on there that much. How do they do it? Add existing account. No. Where do I go? Profile? Okay, profile. That's weird. It's been auto-posting to my X profile. How does... So if I go here, it doesn't even say to post. So I have to go home to post? Huh. I click on it, then you get repost. Okay. Okay, that's how you reply. That's how you like it. That's how you share it. Okay. There's Pops. Wow, I joined in 09. What the hell was I doing in 09? Was that my... Yeah, that's when I joined real estate. Wow. New York City, baby! How you doing? I forgot where that was. Looks like my house. Oh, man. He got into really good shape after that, man. So that must have been 10 years ago, at least. Sam Haltman. Yeah. I thought I followed him. All right, whatever. Let's get rid of that. That's weird. I don't like the post. The post should be... Should the post automatically go to the feed? Oh, it did. Huh. 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 Challenge, spark a conversation. Challenge complete, spark a conversation. Okay, so that... How is it exploitable? Okay. Okay, so when I post on the profile... Oh, that's weird. When I first did it, it didn't show up as a post. It showed up like this weird thing right here. Let's bring that in as well. Okay. Now we got to look at the screenshots that I did. Okay, the wall, remove, and then the test. Okay. This is going to be, I need this big. If an attacker gains access to the user's inbox, they can request and gain magic links to take over accounts without needing a password or second factor. Also fake magic links as phishing link. If they gain access to the user's inbox, I think you get bigger problems there. You can just reset the... But also a mandatory second factor like Google authorization. Yeah, you could reset the password through someone's email inbox anyway. So, you know, inbox is, you know, once you gain access to an inbox, you're screwed. I could definitely see a second factor though. I agree with that. People will not give their cell phone. I don't think they even have that on school. Yeah. I think it's just one. This guy's making $150,000 a month. That's crazy. Look at that, $97 a month, $150,000 a month. That's bananas. All right, let's bang this out first of all. We gotta fix the profile. I want you to look at the profile, and I will put in my personal profile link at the bottom. There's a weird wall area. I don't know what the wall is about. Also, when I put in a post and I share an update, it initially comes up as this bizarre looking just test within a small container, gray container, instead of an actual post. When I refresh it, then it becomes a post. But when I initially do an update, it doesn't actually go as a post. It comes as this weird thing that's in the screen. And then also, there's a lot going in on the bio. The bio has the 20% complete. That should be within the Chuck upper right menu option, just like it is. And the level 4 engaged, I don't know what that's about. But if anything, that should be right next to the joined March 2026. Yeah, I don't know about level 4 and then how to get to next levels. I wanted that because it's better than doing anything else when it comes to this live button. Needs to, let's see what they said about that. Adding a slide panel. Okay, so here it is. The Universal Auditor General. Okay, here we go. Audit opinion qualified. The step gate is sound in principle, but its front end surface has 3 structural defects. Executive verdict, overall C. This is just, okay. Oh, it brought in the login. It ignores auto fix shipped. Next action. Next action for you, re-log in once and buttons work. Follow for the task. Calls and... Okay, well, that should have been for the bug. That should have been for the bug. That's what it should have been for. Was that not for... Your main session has expired, re-authenticated now? I don't know if I want to. This can take up to 8 minutes. I don't think I want to do that. I want to copy it into Claude Code. So the resolved and all do not work as well. Let's do a screenshot of that. I also don't know if I want tags. What's up, G? With flow of operations chart. Ask Claude this. Since this website's login register system runs through a magic link, explore the feasibility of a two-factor authentication through apps like Google and provide a detailed concept of integration plan. So, is that how Google does it now, where when they sign in, they have to go to YouTube to click a certain... I'll put that in. I know people are not going to give their cell phone. So it's either their cell phone or I guess Google has this. I didn't even know that Google had their own authentication for outside apps. We'll put that into a new sesh. We'll keep that at Sonnet. Keep it at Sonnet. I thought Sonnet 4.7 dropped. I guess not. Yeah, let's do that. Hi, Charles. All right. What's up, G? Real Tracks. Where was that message where you're demanding me to go live at 10:15? Huh? 10:15 EST. Eastern Standard. All right. Audit plan. That's for later. Let's see. Fixed in code, start now. Okay. So this is going to be a big feature. I got to keep you folks coming back to the community. I like the notification system. I don't know why that is live though. Start a call, should be a pop-up modal. It's not the same one. It is not the same one. It is different buttons. What is the call about? Okay. That I don't like. I don't like that. It's also weird to have them right next to me. I get it. Should we delete it? Which one should we delete it from? Where did that screenshot go? You missed a lot. I was, well, Charles, keep it PG-13. Not a bug fix. What did it say? Not a bug fix, what? Running Cloudflare, your live kit is down and tunnel has no upstream, no client code can fix that. Check the live kit. Oh my gosh, come on. Once that's healthy. All right, let's do that up here. Bad gateway. There we go. You have global API. The pop-up modal are different. This needs to be, each of the buttons must be the exact same button that pops up to the same pop-up modal. I also put in live kit and attached the screenshot. There's obviously a bad gateway. You have to fix that on your own. You have API access to my Cloudflare globally. Do that for me. Paste, put it in there. And then say we do that. Oh, it's not gonna go live because it's not running. Let's fire that out. Should I? What is that? Okay. Is anything need to be shipped? Additional steps or phases with this audit? Number one. Number two is when I'm on the page, the ones that I'm working on and all and finished, those menu options that I have in the screenshot do not work. I need this to be faster when I talk to it. Committed wall removed. Okay, 20%. Okay, optimistic. Okay, let's see. So that was the profile. It had this weird wall thing. I don't know why you had a weird wall thing. See, if you need to restart the server, yeah. Okay, so that works. That didn't go up there. The wall is still there. Is there a server that has to be restarted? Number one. Number two is, did you do a visual pass once you coded this? I put this either in the memory or the Claude Markdown files to make sure that you do a Chrome Dev Tool visual pass when you're done after doing something for the interface, so you don't come back to me and say it's done when it's actually not done. Got to get my Claude back in order. Got to get my Claude back in order. All right. What have you fellas been saying? What's up, G? Yeah. So you don't get... Oh, yeah. So that's running right now, the auth. I know how exploitative it is. I knew it wasn't a password, but I thought a magic link meant something else. Yeah. To refractor. But again, what... You know what? I might even paste that into Google itself. Copy. Let's see what Google says. I didn't even know they had it for outside apps. Let's say this. I have a website login, runs through a magic link, explore the feasibility of two-factor through apps like Google often provide. Let's send that out. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie. AI mode it's pretty based. Pretty based. Integration, time-based one-time passcodes. Authenticator is a how do I do a concept of integration? So again, users enter their email. So if they have access to their email, system generates a single But again, I think it times out after 15 minutes. Yes, it does. Can someone have a massive attack and somehow pick up the right 30 operation and log in? I guess. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like ABCDE. It's a long magic link. It's like 30 weird characters in a row. So that's if they have access to the inbox, I think we have greater problems on our hands than. Let's see what they say. Here we go. Well, before I actually show this to everybody, let's see what they say. Okay, two-factor feasibility report. Exclusive summary, adding a Google Authenticator Authy or one-time to the Magic Link system is fully feasible with moderate effort. The cleanest injection point is between the Magic Link validation and session creation. The token is already consumed, the member is identified, no session exists yet. That gap is natural checkpoint. So the user clicks the Magic Link. I could share this. So the user clicks a Magic Link, which is in their inbox, gets verified, two-factor not enrolled, two-factor enrolled, stores a pending two-factor temp code in the database, gets verified, at an entry screen, user enters 6-digit code. Yeah, it's like, they have a link if they breach the inbox, but they can't still enter because two-factor is not going through mail, but through a phone app. But what author are you using? It doesn't matter if nothing else. They can brute force Magic Link combos, DDoS entry, and also if they hit the link accidentally, voila. I don't know how you could accidentally hit the link. But you're saying through a phone app. So you're saying, okay, so the way that Salesforce does it is they have a separate app that is on a 15-second timer, and I have to enter the exact, so essentially I go to the app separate from the Salesforce app. Yeah, but how, you got to explain it a little bit more. What is this app you're talking about through a phone app? All right, they're all done. Let's see what this is. Okay, let me verify. Additional phases recommended, follow-up not required. The shipped, okay. Migration in other admin pages. This is this thing one day I have to take away. Active resolved all tabs. Okay. Can you clarify what doesn't? Yes, I can clarify for you, sir. I feel like I have to do everything for you. Let's get that out. Resolved. Okay, those do work. These are stupid. I don't know why we have tags. Those, just get rid of tags. That's, yeah. We don't need the tags. I'm not too into website security as I want to be, but a complete different way when I started all this stuff, sadly. Yeah, same principle, but Google authorization is usual. Okay, Google. Yeah, but where would it be authorized through? YouTube? The YouTube app? Would they even allow that? How would they even allow that? So you have your inbox, and then you need a separate app. I get that part. Maybe I even create a second app like the way that Salesforce does it. That could be a possibility. So look at what Salesforce does. Salesforce has something called an authenticator. And I'm not going to show you the number, but essentially it's on a timer. And then you have to enter that number, that 6-digit number, on what seems like a 45-second timer. And it's only good for that user. That's something to write down. Because I was always wondering how to do second one, but I know people aren't going to give their cell phone out. That's for sure. And I don't want their cell phone, to be honest. Imagine you create an email app just for IHL's authorization. That's a whole different. Okay. I do have an inbox. I just don't like my stuff on other people's stuff. That's what that bothers me the most. So that would be interesting. Have your own inbox. That's interesting. So essentially it would be how would you set that up in the beginning though? How did I set it up in the beginning? It would be a PWA app, because I'm not putting it in the App Store. I'm not going through that process. Yeah, it'd be a PWA. I was actually thinking of putting all this onto a PWA, but that's a pain in the butt. PWA for that's an off live stream. PWA for second. That's interesting. PWA, and it would be inbox, email inbox. I don't know if I want to be behind the email though. That's the only thing I potentially don't want to be behind. I also don't like these 5 buttons down here. I don't know what in the heck we're doing with these 5 buttons. All right, so this is what we're talking about. Instead of DMing me, you send it through the bug report. We got to keep the DMs clean. Okay. We got to send that over here. Okay. Let's see, when I click on this, that opens good. Compile all. Yes, re-authenticate. Let's make sure nothing pops up there. Oh, I re-authenticated. Okay, so, since we're all friends here, this is it. This is the re-authentication. You put in your email. This should be working. If there's something that comes in at the bottom, that's not good. Okay. Secure anytime, sign in. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll think about that. Because I definitely wanted secure, and I know that I also wanted to have a second way, and I just knew that there we go. Sign-in links expire in 15 minutes. Sign-up links expire in 24 hours. Check your spam folder if you don't see it. So that's it. It automatically put in a 15-minute timer. Can you hack that? Of course. I'm not in the chat. I can't see the chat in case you guys are chatting. I'm just logging myself back in. That's interesting. Dude, how funny is that? They used to hate each other. Dude, politics is a dirty, dirty business. I knew someone I grew up with someone, and it's not what you think. It's all nonsense, and it's just the show. Okay, so I'm looking at the link. The token is, geez, that's 70 characters. With the email. That's weird, it said link expired. That wasn't 15 minutes. Let's see if that's even working now. 12:02. Oh, that was yesterday, that's why. This one should have expired. Okay, now that brought me in. That's interesting. That's something That's something to look after. I wrote that down. I don't think he realized the email idea was a joke. I hope you're using Author or something like Nexon. If you're not, there's setups for all the 2Fs and everything built in. I hope you're using Author or something like Nexon. If you are, there are setups for all the... I'm using Cloudflare for authentication and pretty much all security. It's pretty good for, it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. I don't want to take credit for it because my boys in the chat were saying, hey, listen, I looked through your code, it's good. I looked through your code, security could be better. So I don't want to take any credit for this. I was always thinking of security. Now, let's make sure the wall is gone. Okay, that's a weird scroll. Okay, that's good. I like that. That's a weird scroll though. All right, let's go with, what are all the buttons on the panel at the bottom right? There should be, do they even work? Number one, if they don't work, you got to get rid of it. It looks terrible. There's different colors. And to be honest, most of the time, I'm just going to press select all and compile all on the main page. And if it says fixed with Claude, is it actually attached to my account or you're just blowing smoke up my rear? Like, what are we doing there? What are we doing there, Claude? Send that out. Wait till that hits their servers. Please reload. All right, so let's get rid of that. Let's reload. Hard refresh. Start a call. Okay, same one. Let's go with test. Starting, I like that. Okay. Oh, I know. Yeah. Uh-oh, we got 7. We got 7 watching. Oh, we got 6. The fix with Claude makes no sense as it goes through API keys. Yeah. You don't even want to see what my API was. End a call. Yeah, that's weird. Let's see if that's using my, okay, Osmo. Yeah, it's using my Osmo. Let's see if it pulls in the Pro. Let's see if it goes back. Okay, that's working. Same thing here. Let's go with the Pro. Okay, that worked. Default mic. Don't know if that would, let's see if this, yeah, these buttons don't work right here. Share a screen. Denied by user. Okay, yes. Start a call. Connecting. Okay, I'm in. Okay, let's see this. Wow, we might be cooking with grease here. Fellas. Reload. I just need another user. That's way too close for my face. Let's see. I didn't actually enter the call. Well, it is me as a user. Shows live. Copies. What the hell is that black hole mic on the black hole mic? What are you talking about? Might want to fix that. What the hell is that black hole mic on the call feature? Okay, that worked. Microphone doesn't work. I do need another user. That's hard to tell. That's hard to tell without another user. No, in your microphone, but fix the cam first. Oh no, that's what I need. I need that because I need the mic needs to diverge. In other words, you can't do it without streaming. It breaks the streaming. Yeah, that should turn on and off. That should turn on and off. Let's fire that out now. How can we test to make sure that when I'm live, another user can join in? Also, the live button at the top of the nav bar, which I have in the screenshots, is also broken. It's just continuously clicking live, even though I'm not. Oh, that's the way. Because I'm the user. I'm the user that's actually going live. I don't think he understands that his right side camera is misaligned. You mean that guy? What are you talking about? Oh, you're right. What the hell happened? That's funny. That is funny. There we go. There you go. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do this. There we go. And then adjust. There we go. Is everybody happy in the chat? Is everybody happy in the chat? Is everybody excited? Class, we're all excited. Let's see if this live button, let's refresh it, hard refresh. What is the black hole? Sounds crazy. It is a way to do the microphone to have me listening to the music and myself if I want to, but also have this microphone on my shirt going to you guys. It's a complicated process. It's probably above your head. It's only for the top G's. Now Andrew Tate's getting called out on the socials. Let's see. Okay. What is everyone building today? All right. So we could test that off screen. This is for the users. This, did I already send that out? No, I need to include this guy. Up here is a, I think I might let you guys in sooner. So this is for me only. This is for me only, stream title. This is a bad user interface here. I don't like that at all. Let's do a, how can we make this better? How can we make this better? How can we make this better? Who's ready? Who's excited to join this? Go live, end stream, schedule title, no upcoming stream scheduled. Where would that be? Is that in the admin section? Is that in the admin section? That's the question. That's the question. Hi, Charles, community. Okay. Content, no. Okay, first of all, let's just delete all these because Mark is fixed. Yes. Get out of here. Okay, there we go. Look at this fella. Oh, day 3. Didn't you say the first few people? Oh yeah, no, you'll join for free. I'm not looking to exploit the early adopters, as they say in the space. The bell curve. You have the early adopters, then you keep on going up. That's when we start charging. Probably the first 10. You know, it's really clicking around to make sure that it's good. And then essentially I'm going to turn it into a SaaS product to pass out to other people. And then it's going to be like a paperclip style, where on the left side, you're going to have different communities. So these are going to be different communities. So they call it companies in paperclip, but it's going to be the same interface. So each of these I would control, and then I can click into them. And then one of them's for my buddy. Actually, 2 of them I would give out for free to my buddies, and then I don't know. I'm still a little hesitant about that. Okay. There we go. So they just fixed the wall. The wall is done. The profile scroll needs to be better. You see that delay? All right, so let's go into the sliding panel of bugs. Buttons are now monochrome. Oh my gosh, dude, I said to get rid of it. Get rid of this. In the design markdown file, you have to get rid of the monochrome request. I do not like monochrome at all. You know what? Why is this a thing? I think we got to colorize. I like color. I love color. Everything is grays and blacks and dark blues and navy blues. It's like, no, let's bring back blue, baby blue, green. Bring back color. Look at this. Everything. It's the same color. Everything's the same color. It's like, no. Even Apple. I go to Apple, they're like, do you want dark gray, light gray, or I'm like, what? The reason you guys are on the map is because in 1998, 1999, you introduced like 8 different colors for your iMac. And now, was it eMac then? Or was it iMac? No, it was iMac, because E was the cool thing. eBay, email. Yeah, that's fun. All right. Fastest way, single machine, Chrome, normal, community, short call, click call in the lobby, copy the URL from the address. Is there a call page? Open a different browser profile. Log in as a different member, start a call. Okay, that sounds like I gotta be doing that when I'm not on stream. Colorize. I think we gotta colorize. Profile scroll, quick clarifications. Yes, it scrolls way too slow. And then we got to work on my phone call. Go live. Let's see. There should be an area. So essentially when I go live, I'm going to invite you in. Actually, I could do that now. Can I put that into the chat? We need people in here so we can actually all test at the same time. Let's see. Okay, that turns it on and off. That should mute me. That works. Go live, starting. I don't like that hourglass. Okay. Okay, see, this is different. That's different. That should be this live button. It should not be start call. Okay. I should be live in here, though. Oh. Disconnected. Huh. Okay. Let's go with this. Other options. Okay, that's smart. Use it on my phone. Share the link. Now we're gonna move on to me. Essentially, when I go live, everything is recorded, put into the videos section when I'm done. So there has to be a rendering. I just went live and it got disconnected. We need to do an audit on why I got disconnected. Number one. Number two is to make sure that when it renders, it goes automatically into the live stream playlist, past live stream playlist within the video section. And then what is this? Oh yeah, and then the schedule. Look at the screenshots. Also the schedule on the start a call for me needs to have a better interface. That should be an option on the page. And then when I schedule a call, that has to also live on the right menu option to members. And then also I'll need to be able to click into live streams that I've scheduled so I can actually go live from the scheduled live stream. Where does that live? If that doesn't exist currently, you have to create the interface. Maybe there's a section on the profile. Also, the live button on the menu should only be when I go live, not when members go live. Make sure that's there. I'm only up to Mr. Robot. What is that? What is Mr. Robot? What do we need to take a picture of this live button? Okay. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. The posts work. Now we got to go into the feed. What is Mr. What is that called? Mr. Robot. What are we building? I love when Mr. Robot episodes. Whoa. How do I know this guy? 2015? What? What is he doing with his life? That's weird. See how that came up? That's interesting. I wonder when I click it, what happens. That's weird. That's a little bit of a bug right there. That's a bit of a bug right there. Is the third episode, unless that's how they call it. Oh! All right, I'm just not smart enough. That actually is not a bug, Charles. That's actually what they call it. Wow. What a dodo bird I am. Serious about a dude who worked as a security analyst and started going mentally ill and crazy, and he slowly turned into a hacker. Yeah, I could see that happening today. I could see that happening today. All right, let's see what the bugs are doing. Was anyone here on the live stream before where I literally said, make sure that monochrome is out? And it said, it's not in memory, it's not in design, and it's not in Claude, none of those markdown files. And then, sure it is, here it is. 2 explicit failure modes. Rainbow vomit? What? Rainbow vomit? Okay, that's a little aggressive. A little aggressive there, sir. Sheesh. All right, so we explored that. Now it's going and fixing the call. Now we need to continuously pound at the posts, that's for sure. The feed, let's go to the feed. All right, let's make sure that everything is good. Post. Now, okay, it does a weird flicker. I don't like that. I think that should be a better design. 6 seconds ago, I like that. 29 minutes ago, let's see when it's 1 day ago, 29. What did that say, 20? Oh, that's a double. That's a double. Look at that, that's a double. Huh. Where did I see that? Where did I see that? Where did I see that? I saw that. Did I not see that? Was that not a double somewhere? Or am I just seeing things? I like that, 35 seconds. Popular, latest, following. Okay, let's make sure those are working actually. I feel like those are, oh, look at this. My boy. I dropped it. I like it. It goes where? Video stream. Oh, you know why? Because it wasn't labeled. And then this should be connecting to stream. 1 person watching, okay, that's good. Obviously it's not popping up. Go live. I probably have to refresh it actually. Let's refresh it. Is live. Yeah, I think I just. Your stream is active. Click go live. Okay. Let's refresh. Nope. I like this though. I like this. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Check your DMs. I sent you something that integrated site is a new feature in notes or something. Design specs are in impeccable markdown file. Design specs are in impeccable markdown file. Well, we definitely need a colorization of this. That's for sure. I do not like black and white. yet again, it's going to then break this. Whoops, nope, this. It's going to break this, which took a while. I like light mode. I'm gonna follow their light. All right, now let's fix the, I think I have to, let's end the stream. I think what they're gonna do is put a token on it. Okay, this should end. This should end. See, these are not ending right here, so something's not triggering those. I'm gonna remain in here. Let's see if it, yeah. All right, let's scrunch this up so I could get those in it. Also, let's see if that sends. Okay, that could be a better user experience right there. Okay, let's do a new chat. I feel like we should do a new chat. Our context window is getting too big. Let's do this. Those live buttons should not be live. These live buttons should not. One waiting, or one watching, I'm sorry. Okay, let's do these live buttons. And then also do the chat user experience. Okay. Let's move this up here so I can get a good prompt in here. I want you to look over the live buttons. I've taken 2 screenshots. One is when you are in the live community webpage, and then the other one is when you're on the home page. Even though I'm not live, it still says that I'm live, number one. Number two is make sure that there is a distinct either token when I'm going live for each of the videos so it knows to render after I've created that video. But make sure that the icharles.com/community/live is untouched. That URL is going to be the exact same. Also, look at the live chat. That needs to be tested to make sure that I see the live chat. It's the exact same live chat. And there should be a participants window that people can see who's there live. And on there, it has their profile that opens into a new window. When they click them, they could send them a DM when you hover over them. Now I'm just asking too much. Now I'm just asking for too much. I'll just stop it for right now. I think, oh, it's on Sonnet. Let's put this to Opus, 1 million token. And let's do high. Because I think this deserves a high. Yeah. But the biggest thing is that I and the participants all see the live chat the exact same way. So if I upgrade something, then it's upgraded for all. I don't want 2 different live chat systems of code. And again, the live is only when I am live, not when someone else is in a video session. Go live, that button is only available to me as the admin. The start call is available for all members where they can start a call. It's like a Zoom call. All right, paste. Which folder? Let's go with iCharles. Let's send that out. Send it, dude. Why are you not sending, brah? Why not send it, brah? Come on, brah. There we go. Oh, did I just stop it? Okay, no. Let's start a session, Charles. Okay, let's go with fix the posts. Did this compact? No? Yeah, let's get out of here. We're done with you. Appreciate it. Thank you for your service. Fix duplicate. Okay, this was for the call. I'll investigate, then propose a plan. Check my DMs. You want me to check my DMs? What'd you DM me? What'd you DM me? This should be, unless you don't want me, this should be reporting a bug. So when I go in here, I can see it. It should be in the bug area. Where's the bug area? It's this. Nope, that's the video. Let's get out of there. Look at that. We made $11 this week. Huge week. All right, messages. Vichy said, oh, you're using Vercel? Oh, a knowledge base. create my first note. Welcome to, let's view this together, children. Let's view this together. Your personalized AI knowledge base. Listen to easy notes. Let's create your first note together. This will help you get started with the basics. Try formatting. Your note has been created with some example content. Feel free. Did you vibe code this? Ask AI to help. Summarize. You're ready. Start writing. Oh yeah, dude. 100%. I actually, that's interesting. Hold on. What is the difference? I like this. What is the difference? Write in Markdown? I was actually thinking of a chat room that you could put stuff in, but then people are just going to go crazy and just rip into my content, and not rip into my content, but chat rooms where there's links, and we're not needing that. So what would you use this for? Are you using OpenAI? What would you use this for? See, I love this. I should put this in and be like, I want color. I want color. I like that toggle, actually. I like that toggle. I like that toggle. I don't understand this, though. How would you use this? How would you use this? Download it? I like this, though. How would I use that? Tell me how I would use it. And then would this be available to all members? That is essentially, I'm not looking at the chat, so I don't know what's going on. Design, click on the sparkly icon. You have direct chat with AI. And yeah, but that is that not on a free, let's get this guy away. Is that not on the, where'd it go? Did I put it somewhere? I thought I brought it down here. Here it is. Let's see how good you are. What date did the New York Mets win the World Series in 1980s? I almost said the year. Ah, there you go.
Of course, Charles, but you have to make sure that it's connected to an API key.
This should be connected to a local model. What would I use this for, though? Oh, I like that. That was slick. To create notes with formatting, and you can use AI to reformat, create structured minutes. Also, you need API key. I can send you the API. No, I don't need the API key. I'd probably run this locally, though. I do have Ask AI here. And I think this is on my, can you see that on your screen? Let's go here. You see this down here? So let's go to Easy Note. Let's copy this. There's a couple features that I was really thinking about, but I want to get the basics of this working. I also wanted to, someone said Obsidian would be a good way to, oh, look at that. It gives you 5 questions per day. Obsidian would be a good memory system. AI is temporarily unavailable. There's too much Ask AI. Yeah, so this is feature request. This is something that I definitely wanted to implement. Yeah, the live is still broken. So essentially you put in a feature request, you can upvote it, downvote it. I think I want to run through this. So essentially you would say, this is what I want. I want a note system. Actually, it should be able to, we'll just do this. Should be able to put in screenshots maybe. So essentially, I think I only have access to the open, and then people can comment. That should be a better AI right there. That should be a better AI. That should be a better user interface. And then then you upvote it. And it's like community. And then I have it where, what if we had the DMs and I have it in messages? That is way too slow loading. I don't like that at all. Let's see if that moves over. That should move over instantly. Okay, that's trending. Okay, that didn't move over. And it also does this weird blink. That does a weird blink. We need a deep audit on this feature. Number one is when someone is ready to comment, they should not be brought to a new page. Number one. Number two is when I clicked considering, that did not go to the considering tab. Number three is once it goes into considering or anything else besides, there we go. Latest considering in progress. Yeah, once it hits in progress or completed, once I move it to in progress or completed, then it's moved away from the other three options, as well as the considering drop-down menu is only available to me. Also, when people are commenting or reposting, the dialog boxes are very ugly. This needs an overhaul visually as well. So do a visual pass through the Chrome Dev tool. And that is in the, hi Charles. I think we should open this up. Let's put that in there. Yeah, how would I enter an API key though? Is it in the settings? That needs to be, so that does that. This is the repost. Go over here. And then the comment goes to, okay, that's good. Admin note. Okay, that's for me. That didn't save. Okay, that didn't save. Let's take that. Let's go over here. Also, the save button for the admin node did not save. That needs to be up and working. Visually, there's way too much space around on this page. If anything, we can put in a menu on the right side to make this visually pleasing just for this page. For the right menu, I know we have a leaderboard for people that put in feature requests that were actually completed. We can even have those who are leading in the feature requests. And do you recommend having a downvote instead of just an upvote? Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna gamify feature requests. This month, whoever gives the most feature requests is gonna be getting a whole new car. My name is Bob Barker. Dude, what a random thing to have Bob Barker. And then that doesn't work as well. Okay, when you go on the page, features just start breaking. All right, I'll go into my DMs, people. We'll go into the DMs.
Sliding into the DMs, I see.
Also, when I go on the individual page of a feature request, it seems like a lot of the interface breaks down. You can't upvote on there or remove your upvote. Yeah, well, let's do a nice little pass on that. I also want to get my live streaming up and running. So let's pin you. Let's go with the pin. Let's go with the live. Chat single source backup. Backend is already one path. Front end rendering is duplicated. Same message, different. Draft Rick is real. not built. Viewer panel only shows chat unification and participants panel are each a meaningful chunk of work want me to tackle the next in one pass. Yes. Yes, ma'am. All right, let's go to the DMs. What are you guys dropping in the DMs? Open Router is a free. Oh, I did not know that. Let's go to OpenAI. Let's put that in. Copy. Paste. Test connection. Error 404. So, I don't know. OpenRouter uses to use on that. Is the base URL wrong? Yeah, but you're using GBT. I assume I pressed test connection and it didn't. It was an error 404. This is a website vulnerability scanner. You can get a random AI to help you run it. Really? Should we add this to the 15,000? Wow. Okay. Should we add this? How could we? 7 years ago. Wow. And then updated 6 hours ago. 8. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of contributors. How many? 232 contributors. Using Java. Wow. I like this. I like this. This needs to be automated and pulled into my securities area. I have not been working on that at all. That would be in the main Todd area. Nope. Todd AI. WS personal. Let's go. Holy sh! Who is banging up my, is that me? Session device fingerprint mismatch. That's weird. Brute force, okay. Cloudflare, okay. 12 insecure pattern across projects. Dependencies, okay. Run all scans. Running scans, okay. We need to look into this. We needed to look into this. Last run April 9th. April 9th, not good. Yeah, this should be run every single day. Oh, daily? I gotta make sure that this is running. We gotta make sure this is running. Let's go, new session. Let's add this in. And then let's add in the security tab. And then let's add in your Git as well. Automated scans. It's been a while since you've done that. Let's add this Git in there. There we go. I want you to go over the security tab within the personal workspace and look over the screenshot. There clearly are logs. Number one, logs that need to be looked after and fixed. Number one. Number two is the scans at the bottom clearly have not been going off. That needs to be an immediate check-in into why that's happening. And also the GitHub that I included, how can we implement that within a daily scan? Make sure that everything is up and running and come back with either a phased build or an audit based on what you saw as potential vulnerabilities or dangers. The most immediate is to ensure that the fixes in the security tab, all of them are fixed, then go into why the scans are not getting triggered. And also, I need an email in my inbox when there is critical errors that are occurring. And obviously look after the GitHub, how we can implement that and put it on an automation as well on a daily automation scan. All right. All right. Select a folder, that's in Todd. Let's move this down to, yeah, let's move it, keep it at high. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, 51%, I like it. Yeah, they must be rewarding me because I'm not chugging away at what I used to do. Okay, on it commits, and that was for the chat. Okay, that's running, that's good. That was to unify the chat when I'm live. This is for the activity. Oh, this is for the design. Downvote. My recommendation, no downvote. Feature requests, boards, linear. GitHub discussions to use all upvote only because downvotes turn it into a popularity contest and discouraging long tail. Okay. All right. Yes. Yes. And yes. Yes. Leaning one commit since it is the same structure. Yes, I want you to do everything that you recommended and leave obviously the upvote only, and to visually, once you're done, also run through it visually with the Chrome Dev Tools to make sure that what you coded is wired properly to the interface and actually works. All right. Go Max, baby. Send it, bro. Just send it. All right. We got another DM. Vichy has another DM. Selected model. Open router AI. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of the Git. Let's get rid of, okay, this is it. Oh, it says open AI. I can't, can you, OpenRouter.ai API. HTTPS. OpenRouter.ai API. And V1. Yeah, bro. It's still giving me an, that's the HTTPS OpenRouter.ai API V1. It's giving an error. But what would I use the notes for? And by the way, if I'm using an AI, I'm just going to use the AI that's locally on my Mac Studio. That's 31B, I think. That's 31B. You know? All right, check the DMs, open router and settings. Well, you can't guarantee you that it's not a real person. All security warnings are from your own local host. Configure target. Oh, really? Huh. Oh, I just scared someone. I was walking by. Huh. I think I want to bring in some users because I want to test going live. Well, I could easily do that here. So essentially, when I go to feed, it should not say live. I am not live. And if it is live, I want it killed. Live status, here we go. Oh, okay, that's doing the comments. Yeah, I don't want to touch it right now. But again, this should not be live. We need to kill it if it's alive. And also in the live panel right here, this should not be live as well. Let's go with that. That should not be live right there. I need to put it in somehow to, again, we have to do a visual pass that this is looked at once you're done, because what you're doing is coding, telling me that everything works, but it actually doesn't work. So what you need to do is do a Chrome Devs tool and click around and look at the areas in which I have all of the screenshots on these two URLs showing that it is live when in fact I'm not live. If that is an error, then what you have to do is kill the live session now so I can then go live and test the feature. Oh, wow. All right, good. All right, good. Okay. I like this. Good, 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 good. I don't like this. I don't like this. This doesn't need to be here. Maybe move that over here above that. Raise hand. Okay, that's good. We'll have to check that out. Let's do a refresh. Oh! Uh-oh. 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 Are we doing something right now? Is Claude doing something right now? Is Claude cooking right now? Is Claude cooking? Are we cooking, Claude? Answer me this. Answer me this. I was about to give you a little, out to the woodshed, but my brother from a different mother, you're firing it up. Now let's see if it actually processes. Oh, it was 25 minutes. It was live the whole time. This should be, I took this away. Oh, okay. You got to go to live. Again, this stupid bouncing thing. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? I don't know how to set this up. Maybe it is, the live should be here. It shouldn't be in the menu. Yeah, that shouldn't be. This should just be for the live. It should not have the past live streams. Okay. Heads up, 2 files in your tree have uncommitted changes I didn't write. Yeah, I know. Okay. Let's go live. Okay, let's see. Configure your target word. Yes, you can use your own local model as well if you choose. Are you thinking it is going to update the live website and not local dev environment, or is iCharles your local host? iCharles is everything's on my local host. The state flow is so broken, everything is twitchy, really. Yeah, I know. That Twitch was a feature implemented, we got 9, implemented months ago. When I first started this, AI, Claude, or OpenAI, or Gemini, because I was using all 3, thought that was a good feature. The click. I'm serious. You know what? You're right. Let's tackle that right now. Let's tackle that right now. Let's get after it. And we're just going to go to projects. What I want you to do is look on the following URLs, and they're massive URLs. There is this weird click that happens in the community, on the website. It was a feature that AI, for whatever reason, put into practice, and it is literally global on the entire build. It has this, when you click it, it blinks, and it has this weird clicky thing that needs to be eradicated from the entire ecosystem of the folders within Todd and within the folders of iCharles. It affects the community area within the iCharles. It affects the iCharles.com website and all of todd.icharles.com. There needs to be a comprehensive audit where you literally blow through all of my tokens. You do as deep of a dive going to the center of the universe to ensure that you come up with the exact reasoning why this is happening. I've been inflicted with this for months. Send. Look at that. Look at that bug right there. Why does it take so long to do that? Dude, I agree. It was probably GBT because it sucks at front end. Yeah, it probably was. YouTube servers might go down from this viewer count. I know. YouTubers all over the world are jealous. Alex Finn is jealous. All right, here we go. Huge finding. The Chrome schedule has 0 jobs registered. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Search the code ran 6 commands, read 3 files. Root cause. Scans aren't broken. They found real problems. Status. The scan succeeded and found issues, not the tool crashed. Okay, yes, I know. The last one was refreshed when I put this into practice 12 days ago. And we're up to day 10 of live streaming. The schedule shown in the UI is fiction. At least we're being honest. It's all a man can ask for is just be honest. Just be honest. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? How'd we get here? No pointing fingers, but how did we get here? Proposed phase build. Remedy the real findings, yes. Wire the schedule, yes. Critical error email, yes. You need to email me. Hardening the scan, recommended order. Okay, those are short. Do you think that's gonna plug up anything else? What was I doing? I'm doing community. Yeah, this isn't Todd. This, yeah, because this doesn't have anything to do with the blink either. Yes, I want you to do each of the phases perfectly and make sure that you are doing testing and at the end a re-audit to make sure that everything was done properly and perfectly. This is a very serious part of the build where you make sure that all the security vulnerabilities, bugs, and bots are completely secure and wired. There we go. We don't need bots in there. There we go. Send it, bro. All right, fix the live status. These were per workflow. I left them untouched. Want me to commit both as your pending? Yes. And we also, what do you think so now that the live has been fixed, I understand it's buggy. It's buggy. Okay, I'm not talking about the non-bugs over here, right? We're not talking about we're a little buggy. I like that little whoa. Oh no, it didn't do it. Whoa. Okay. Now what we need to do, we need to make sure you're not live. Okay, good. Those went away. Schedule a call. These are for the members. You guys can schedule a call. You can start a call. You can go on a call. It's not recorded. I can't enter it. Go max. Tip your hats. Now let's see. Live. Title. Now, again, this did not. That needs an interface. Where did it say the interface was? When I schedule a live stream, where is the interface that I can go live, one? And number two is on this page to go live, okay, you know what I'm gonna start over? You know what it is? You know what it is? You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna have a area on here that says scheduled live streams right here. That's a good idea. How are you gonna make it so random people can't join the calls? Excellent question. I was actually thinking about that before when I typed it into, I think anything past community is behind the member wall, I think. Because nobody can join community right now. I think I have that up. Meanwhile, like 60 people join. This goes live. You know, YouTube puts this on trending, and then 1,000 people come in and break it. They request 80 features. This coffee is terrible tasting and it's freezing cold. I don't know why I'm still drinking it. Okay, I like this idea. Someone asked how we can ensure that when we are a member or a member wants to give out the URL of the call that they scheduled. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start it this way. This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to move this up here. I need to visually see what I'm about to prompt because this is a good idea. All right. You ready? You ready for me to cook? I'm about to cook. Get your sauce ready. Get your sauce ready. For the interface on the live studio for me as the admin going live, and for the interface for the members when they are going to be doing a call, they can schedule their own call and I can schedule my own live stream. On the actual interface that I have in the screenshot, there needs to be on the left side a panel that is there that shows all of the scheduled live streams for that member only and the scheduled live stream for me as well. And I can click a button that then loads that live stream for me, or the member clicks a button and loads that call, and then they can start the call. It loads up onto the screen, and then they have the go live for me or start call for them, and it will start that call for them or that live stream for me. Should I have put that in a separate thing? Is the context window too big? If they could do that, I have it on high. Oh, I only hit 200,000. All right, fix the shipped. Okay, let's see what the feature request. Okay, we have the security going, we have the feature request. This should not be, oh, that's because I have the camera on. Okay. Next, we got to tackle this interface. This interface, inside the calls, there's a lock button, stops anyone from joining, and the panel to kick whoever is in the call if they're being rude or something. Yes, I agree. This interface needs to be upgraded. Okay, a little bit of that twitchy, back to community, that can go away. Live. Yeah. I don't want to touch this yet. I don't think I want to touch this yet, but this is going to be on. This maybe is tomorrow. This needs to be a better interface because people are coming here for the feed, which is pretty much 80% there, and the videos. That's it. They're coming for the community, the feed, and the videos. That's why they're coming here. We're gonna have other stuff like messages and leaderboards and like you can reach out to people, cool, okay. But people are coming here for this. Oh, I like that. I like that. There we go. Now here's the ultimate test. I said, I don't want it. You don't need the close, do you? Okay, it does work. All right, let's go. Now this is the test. Oh, I like that. See that it gets a little shadowed. I like that. If this goes, if this doesn't Reddit, don't do the Reddit. Replied to Chuck. Is this how they do it in Twitter? How does it do it in Twitter? You click on it. Oh, you click on it, and then you enter that reply area. Okay. Okay, good. It took away. Got it. Yeah. Is that how it does it in Twitter? Okay, so it's saying replied to Chuck. Did that not go through? Okay. Oh, my name is Chuck? At Chuck? I like that. I like that. I like that. My name is at Chuck. I think this needs to go away too. Once I reply, that needs to go away. Okay, that's good. Oh, it didn't show the replies right there. It should be on the whole comment. It's not on the whole comment. I click over here. Okay, no, it is. Okay. That's something to look into. Let's do a new session over here. Okay. Let's do a new session. Let's add in this. How do they do it in Twitter though? How do they do the nested replies? Let's go here. Yeah, before I fire that off, let's see what they did here. Shipped. Admin persisted downvote per your call. Okay, Charles, focus. Let's go to the feature request. Ooh. Ooh. My boy's coming through. My boy's coming through. This looks so much better. This looks so much better. This looks so much better. Oh, I have to put in. Submitting. Ooh. Ooh, my boy did a visual on this. This looks so much better. I click on it. Ew. The menu went away. Oh, wow. I'm the top requester. I'm the top requester. And then what happens? Oh, I go to me. Latest. That takes way too long. That should be, I want a note system. Trending. Let's see, upvote. Okay. Add a comment. Okay, I like that. And then, how do you see the comment? Okay. I wonder if you can upvote the comment too. That could be a good idea, right? Uh-oh, double digits. We're up to double digits. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. We did a good improvement. Ooh, I like the menu. The menu. My boy. There we go. Todd's cooking right now. He's cooking. He's cooking with applesauce. All right, let's get that there. Okay. Let's move this up here so I can do an absolute crushing prompt right now. Love the visualization here. Love it, love it, love it. You did a great job. Got to give flowers where they're due. When I click on the comment area, it brings me to the feature request and then the comments. I like that. And I've added a screenshot. What I want you to do is actually have an area where you can upvote the comments. So the top comment is, or the top reply is under each feature request. So I can see if someone adds to it and it is also adding to the feature request. So you have the feature request, then you have the replies to it, the comments, and on there, they can upvote the comment. There was also something, oh yeah. Also on the right side, you have to keep that menu option there, even when you go into the reply of the feature request, the menu disappears. I also want to move this make 50% off to like right here, or maybe even right here. Yeah, I like that. And it's permanent. Who doesn't like getting money off on their membership, eh? Huh? Who doesn't like getting money off on the membership, eh? Share. What does the share do? Latest. Should I do latest or trending? Yeah, trending, considering, in progress, completed. Okay. Maybe most upvotes, most comments. Yeah, I like that. Also, I want to track people who are contributing not only to the feature requests, I want to give props and track those who are giving upvotes, who are commenting, who are active in the feature requests, not just giving in feature requests, but people who are commenting, upvoting, replying, things like that within the feature request area. That should be on the right side as well, the activity, top contributors to comments, to feature requests, to upvoting. Okay, so that's good. Let's send that. I'll probably think of other things. And then we got 2 other chats that are done. If there is of course there's a refund. The 30-day refund is automatic. I'm not gonna have people that don't offer refunds are just off they're off the bait and tackle, that's for sure. If there's a 30-day refund guarantee, couldn't someone just pay for 1 then refund the day before. Yeah, they could do that. That's why you got to give value. Alex Finn gives me value. I pay $97 a month. Member leader or list of weighted points system. Points combined through weighted points from commenting, upvoted comments. Oh. Oh, I like that. Whoops. I like that. Oh my gosh, get this. No. I want to copy that. Some other ideas would be someone, if they have a comment that continuously gets upvoted, or yeah, we'll leave it at that. I'll leave everything discretionary gamification up to you. This is obviously also part of the point system within the members area outside of the feature requests. Oh man, that's a game changer right there. Wow, it used 2,000 tokens on thinking? Or is it because of the context? Let's see, hover. Nope, not even at 200K. All right, fix the incorrect. Let me look at the live studio. Before I build it, let me confirm there's some ambiguity worth resolving. Admin clear. Member side needs a call. New page. No. Good thing you didn't start building. Where are we at? Are we hallucinating right now? I think we need to get you. We need to put you to sleep. We're getting unpinned. We don't like those questions. What is this? Oh yeah, that was from the. We'll delete you, and we'll go to iCharles. Yeah, we don't want you building anything new. Let's go with that as a screenshot, and then let's go with. We'll also add in this as a screenshot. Oh, actually, you know what? Upcoming events. That should be only me. And then let's go live. Let's add in that. This is such a crappy interface. I don't know why Claude would put this schedule stream here. Makes no sense, but I'm not Claude. I am perfect though. I kid. Start a call. So this is for the members. Oh, schedule a call. This is way too much. What kind of dumb interface is this? Oh, what did I do? Here we go. We're just dropping screenshot after screenshot. Definitely would run overdrive or colorization. It looks monochrome. I don't know where that came from, dude. I literally, was it you? It wasn't overdrive. It was something else. And it was like, what kind of design do you want? Was it you? Yeah. Was it impeccable? And I was like, I forgot what it was. And they gave me all those examples. And I chose one that was, by the way, how does this thing work? I have it, and it's right here, but it doesn't tell me what to do with it. Like, it would be helpful, and it is helpful, but what do you take a screenshot of it? You know, overused font. Like, what do I do? Do I just copy that? I'll give you an example. Let's go to iCharles.com. Yeah, and it changed my whole design. Here we go. So I go to impeccable. My ear itches so badly. All caps body text. So 38 I don't know if that's good or bad. Like it's great that it has this, but do I just like copy all this stuff? Like, I don't know what to do with it. Definitely run overdrive. Yeah, I did overdrive on the. I like this. I like it. It's good, but like we got to do something with it. There needs to be a solution or an outcome or something like that. I actually want to add in this. Yes, you selected all of it. Okay. So those are the bad things. Those are the bad things. Not YouTube. You know what I want? Also, I want to put this button within the community area. The area on the right side where it says nothing scheduled, that is a menu option just for me when I am about to do a live stream. I have put together all of the screenshots, and here are the URLs. There we go. Double digits again. YouTube servers are shutting down. Okay, I like this. Let's add you into there. Let's get out of here. Let's go to community. Let's add that in. And then videos area, let's open that in a new window. Let's go to live. No one is live. And this is still processing. Did it say processing or rendering last time? It said for 50 minutes. Yeah, that needs to be looked at as well. Let's do a screenshot of this page. Let's do a screenshot of this page. Ah! All right, I'll work on that at another time. I'll work on that at another time. Let's do pin that. Okay, weird clicky. Let's see if this actually did anything. Root cause. The weird clicky blink was the View Transitions API, specifically the CSS rule. That's what I'm talking about. Like, why would you put in iCharles, the animation was a 2 plus a 300 millisecond in 500. What was eradicated? Not touched. Scope view transitions inside Todd Public Editor Studio. That fire only on AI action card changes those local feature, not the global click bug. Flag me if you want those gone too. Yeah, by the way, this is a huge bug right here. That's a huge bug. I don't know if I'm leaking tokens right now, but look at this. I can't stop it. That's a huge bug. It happened to me yesterday. So you have to like literally say stop, and then even then, see? Look at that. Finally. I don't know if I was leaking tokens right there. It said processing last time, not rendering. Yeah, you're right. It said processing? Okay. Well, I'll look into that. I don't know how long. It said 50 minutes on when it was actually probably. Yeah, you need this, because this is also in the videos area, not touched. Yes. Get that out of there. Yes, you need to do all of this. Okay, that needs to go. And the reason being is this video area, though it works, it looks like absolute trash, number one. Oh yeah. That's weird. I wonder if, okay. Yeah, that's an off live stream that I have to, let's see, what are we at? So what were you actually gonna do in the notes? It's an interesting thing to do in my personal. Yeah, we can get rid of this as well. Move to trash. Okay, let's do a refresh here. Okay, good. Okay, there you go. Most active. I wonder if, you know what I'm gonna do? When you hover over member, and then a modal pops up of picture, profile, message, and maybe something else. But I want to make sure that is globalized. Globalized. All right, let's make sure that the feed looks so much better, dude. So much better. The feed was absolute trash. Okay. Let's go refresh. And then we'll get rid of you. And then we'll go into the videos. And so when I live, this shows up. That's a bad user experience right there. That's a bad user experience. Okay. One left over is my own descriptive comment. Cleaning it up. Done. Do a complete audit and pass to make sure that all files within the iCharles and Todd folders are completely clean of this. This was wreaking havoc on my build. There we go. You can write notes for yourself, link them, Kanban, set notifications, certain. Yeah, I was thinking of building out my own calendar because I almost forgot my niece's birthday until my sister actually reminded me. So I was gonna do and I also don't want my calendar on Google. I don't know why, it's not something I like. So this is still doing the background task failed. Wow. Oh, it's the brute sweep. Okay. Yeah, that security area needs to be completely hardened. If you are not having scans daily and you don't have the firewall, or not the firewall up, but the actual, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. 3 minutes? Are you actually working? Dude, I sent that a while ago. Okay, that's auditing the click. This is within that. And then here you go. Okay. Why you got disconnected? Built Live Studio schedule. Yes. Okay. I finished exploring the code, came back with a plan, plus do 2 decisions I need from you before I build. I'm paused on your answer, not stuck. Member call, lobby create, community call. No. No. Load a scheduled item, click a scheduled, should promote that scheduled, not just pre-fill a new session. I don't understand that. The schedule a call is a feature for members like a Zoom call. They can schedule a call and then other members can join that call and discuss whatever they want. They can also create a new call, have a unique URL that other people can join, just like Zoom. So it's not open to all members. The member can start a call or schedule a call, and that's only unique to that member, sending it out to whoever they want to join the call. The Go Live is a feature just for the admin, me, to schedule a live stream that all members can join. So the schedule a live stream or schedule a call, unless the schedule a call, yeah, okay. Yeah. It's 2 different features. The URL for them joining the call, not the call, the broadcast. Broadcast is exactly the same, and it's within the prompt that I gave you. For me to go live, it is the exact same URL as well. The panel on the right side will have a live chat that both the members in the call can all see, and when I live stream, I can also add and receive chats, and also anyone watching a call whether it's a member watching it on a Zoom or a member is watching it on live stream, can raise their hand. That feature's there. Make sure that it actually works. Now to answer their question, remember call. Hopefully that answers some of it. You can write notes. So basically you write a note, AI automatically sets necessary reminders, sets Kanban. I actually had that somewhat built. That was in my WS personal. I actually had that built here. I had that built here where I literally say add a task, like add a task to have a live stream goal of 10 people tomorrow. I think this one works. Obviously that user interface could be better, but it should be added here. Because it's something called natural language model. See? I don't know if it did it. Oh, yeah, see? It said for today. But that's where it's obviously very glitchy. I worked on this for 2 hours. But I wanted something where I can have a checklist right here and then goals and then start the live stream with that. But I kind of just blew through that and was like, whatever. I don't really care. Not a big deal. Not the biggest of all deals. Got it. Here's a concrete plan. The left panel is the broadcast page for both models, the admin broadcast. Also, is there a way to have the same framework for the members and me as the admin the same, but obviously different permissions? Because I don't want there to be two different pages with two different code, duplicate code. If we could just do a permissions-based starting of the call and going live with the call. And obviously when I'm done with the live stream, it renders as well. I'll do that. Yeah. The left panel. No, dude. Schedule a call. Keeps in the schedule a call, stays on the community page. We'll see what it builds right here. I don't know. I'm not too comfortable with what just happened. I'm not too comfortable with what just okay. So this is the full edit of the clicky, the weird clicky behavior. Dude, I was like you, whoever mentioned that weird clicky thing. Final edit, fully clean, Charles, 0 functional matches, perfect. Added a dated tombstone. So AI sessions can't re-edit in the following. Oh boy. Yeah, that definitely was OpenAI. OpenAI is like, yeah, you know what would be really cool if we had a weird clicky thing that times out for half a second every time you click a page? Hello? Are we home there? Are we home there, OpenAI? All right, so this is a weighted. Okay, I like this. I like this. This is weighted based on the feature requests. So you have this over here. Then you have a feature request. You go in there. It stays there. Then you have the comments. This could be a better. That could be better. This should be. Yeah, this needs to be better. Be better. Oh, wow. I like that. I like that. Yeah, this needs to be like that. That needs to be like that. Is there anything else that you do within this build? Also, when comments come in, you have to match the style of the feature request layout like the comments, where the member's profile picture is to the right of a larger uptick for the comments. How would you make this feature 10 times better? This is going to be a big feature. I also do want to work on the layout of the video. I'm not pleased with that at all. I am not pleased with that at all. Why it disconnected? This is for the live. Okay, remaining scope needs your priority. I'm in here, right? Yep, I'm in here. I can't do anything. Because I'm building I'm already building in the studio. Can't do anything there. All right, what's going on with the security? Wow, that was a lot. What will now happen? 2 things for you to do. Verify Boatenston on resend, dude. It shouldn't send from Boatenston.com. Oh, let's see. 2 things for you to do out of scope. Start before anyone zap anything after the script, or just let it gracefully skip the path. Yeah, do this for me. Do this for me. And have the email come from security@iTrolls.com. iTrolls.com is verified in do this for me. Here we go. Let's send that out. Okay. All right, that was a good security update. That was a big security update. The page could be much better too. I think I'm going to tackle that next. Set you a Claude task. Yeah. Send you a Claude task in the DMs. In the DMs, bro. Bro, I'm sliding into the DMs, yeah. Yeah, it should be. Here we go. Charles Workspace is the main directory. You'll be implement this as the main driver for the AI-driven automation task system. Ensure local model usage is enabled and ensure integrity by integrating through AutoFix and AutoImplement. Confidence percentage 90 required to finish the task. Yeah. So I know you sent this last time. I don't know if I'm going to use a Kanban board though. That's the thing. I don't know how I'd use it. This is really clean though. That's a very clean. That's how Salesforce does it right now. That's what I use Salesforce for. Archive, edit, delete. I like that. So implement this as the main driver for the AI-driven automations tasks. Oh, so you're saying implement this as the main driver for the AI-driven automations task system with Kanban board found here. Ensure local model usage is enabled and ensure integrity is iterating through AutoFix and AutoImplement. Confidence percentage 90 is the main directory you'll be working in. So it would be finding all the crap that is wrong. Are you not concerned it's going to do a bunch of updates that I do not want? That's always the concern. Send eNotes link in prompt as well to do. It combines it. I guess I don't. I think I had that on my 3rd build, and it. So security is different than. So you're saying for features? Huh. It's a new Claude test you already have. The Kanban just integrated into Easy Notes, and you got a good eco product. I know it's hard, but I do not understand. You already have the Kanban, just integrate it into you got a good eco product. What is eco product? I know this is all frustrating to you behind a freaking. Okay, that's obviously not going to pick it up. You're saying an automated close the loop. Okay, yeah. Describe. Oh, I like that. 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 Oh, yeah. Yes, I want you to do all this. Also tie it into the notifications. So if anything that they're subscribed to, they get a notifications within their notification center. And be liberal with the notifications, and obviously give them the ability to turn on and off these notifications within their profile, and all notifications or any of the notifications that are customized to each person. Be liberal with that, and also to ensure that every notification that a user gets, they're able to turn off within the back end of their profile through a toggle switch, and it is categorized based on where the notification is coming from. So obviously this is feature request, and then you would have sub notifications under the feature request. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Committed that. Okay. So supposedly it did a pass. It did a pass. And you already have a good Kanban. I mean, Workspace Personal is literally these two projects, but just worse quality. Yeah, I know. Very, very bad. Okay. Okay. I could do that off screen. I could do that off screen. I like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah, what they built me is absolute slop. Look at this slop. Look at this slop. The dashboard was supposed to be bringing in my goals, and then it turned into this crap. Oh, I like that. It says afternoon instead of just good day, Chuck. All right, so supposedly this was worked on. Supposedly, oh, there we go. Scheduled streams. Good. Good, 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 good. I already clicked through that. Now I need a, so when I go live, this should then, yeah, this needs to go away. That needs to go away. Let's refresh. I absolutely despise this, but we'll work with it right now. We'll work with it right now. Absolute trash. Schedule. Schedule time must be in the future. 2. Schedule. Okay. Let's do a refresh. Let's see if it's still there. Still there. This needs to go up there. See if the delete works. Okay. Let's go here. Today at 4. Schedule. Stream scheduled. Load. Loaded. Okay. Let's see if it actually, yeah, that didn't load. Let's see if it's on the community. Scheduled. Nope. Reload. Nope. Reload. Okay. So, do this. Okay, we're making progress though. We're making progress. We're making progress. Go here. We'll do start a call after. Okay. We'll do that. We'll copy that. Put it in there. Like, how do you get through that on a visual pass and say that's okay? That makes absolutely 0 sense for me. Let's bring this up here. I'm gonna have to do a banger prompt right now. Banger prompts right now. You're gonna have to do a solid test on the left side. First of all, the schedule a stream should be on the left area. Also, the way that the stream is scheduled, creating the date and time is absolute AI slop. That needs to be abandoned. As well, there needs to be a way that it loads. Right now, it doesn't load. As well as on the main community feed page, it doesn't load into the right menu option at all. The biggest feature that is broken is me loading and going into the actual live stream that is scheduled. We're focused on the live stream. We'll move on to the members at another time, but we're making sure the live stream is up and running. Also, the videos are not rendering. It shows rendering, but it doesn't actually render. So there's something broken there. Then we're gonna go on to the visualization, or the UI, I should say, of that area. Let's go into like this. This should be schedule of a live stream, and just when I'm live, this, oh no, it still says processing. All right. Let's see about the call now. If I want to schedule a call, test. Oh my gosh, this is absolute trash. Trash. Give me month and date. Oh my, date doesn't even come up. Oh, that is trash. We'll move on to that. We'll move on to that once the go live is. Let's see if the start now works. All right, so I sent that. That's working in the background. That was the one I just did. Start now. Let's see if it's the same interface. Okay, it looks like the same interface. Starting a call. I need to be able to have people come in here. And let's see. Let's see. Okay, because I am the one logged in. Let's see if that. Oh no, that's the live stream. Let's move these over here. Oh yeah, the chat did not work either. Add. Yeah, let me. Add to the to-do at the end is to look into the chat. The chat does not work. You can get repo private and invite people in. Yeah, I was thinking about that. The issue is that I need to learn how to do that. Because I was not doing it properly the first time, that's for sure. I was not doing it properly the first time. Oh crap. I did that. This is for the call, not the live stream. Go live. Let's see if this. So this, okay, that button triggered. That's good. That's good. That's good. Claude can automatically do that. That is true. Claude could do whatever it wants. Okay, that's good. Ah! Render! Oh, now there's 2 live buttons. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, wow. Huh. Is it because Is it because I joined to watch? That's probably it. That's probably it. Ah. Okay. It did pop up. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. There's 2 live buttons. One is a call. The other one's live. Okay. This needs to go away. That needs to go away. I think it's because I called it on. How can I do this? I have to create a secondary. I have to create a second member, and then. Yeah, I have to create a second member as a member. Yeah. All right. I'll do that now. I'll do that now. I want you to create a second member within the icharles.com/community area. This is just a regular member. It is not an admin. It is a regular member. I want to be able to, or no, you know what I could do? View as member. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't want to create a second member. I want to be able to click at the top navigation on the left side and click around the community as a member, not as a specific person, but as a member, and see what the member is actually viewing. And that is separate than me as the admin. This is a very important distinction, is that you are essentially creating a dummy member. And on the upper left area, I can log in as that dummy member and click around. The reason being is I want to be able to go live in one browser and in a second browser, be able to see what a member sees when I'm going live or live streaming, and to be able to comment. So I am essentially moving out of the admin and fully into the permissions of a regular member. Don't worry, guys. You're not just, you can get us to join. Yeah, I'm thinking that. Because, but the thing is, you're not going to turn your camera on. So that's the thing, is I need to see if the cameras work, if people can actually talk. What was this? Oh, this was the security. Okay. Email security at Charles. Okay. Email sender was already set in the commit. The test email landed. Resend successfully. Status. Anything with the security that we need to continuously look at or that we missed during this build. And I want to tell it. Make sure you send the email to this email. Don't actually put it into the chat. Just know that this is where the email will be sent to. Yeah. I think we're close to bringing you guys in because A, it will be more exciting, and B is then we can really start hammering out this build. Really start hammering this out. Once we start having live data and people in there, that's when we're really, because I think this feature is going to be used a lot. I'm just saying, I think people will use this feature, which is them going live and people joining. Obviously, they're not going to do it in the immediate term. It'll pretty much be like bug fixing, live bug fixing. Then obviously adding in features. I think this feature would be fun. This feature would be cool. But the community is definitely at a point where I'm very close to bringing people in, and yes, it would be free. And also, that is a weird. Okay. Huh. Okay, that's. I like that. There's two buttons. One is for the call, which should not be build the studio. I think this is it, right? Yes. The left button is for the room. That should not be there. This is for me. That should be there. That shouldn't be there. Then we can even have it where people are going live within here and vibe coding whatever they're vibe coding. You know, like if they don't want to go live to YouTube in the world, they just go live here. Nothing's going to be taken or anything. That will really crush my servers. The left live button should not be there. That is for individual calls. That should not be there. The only button is the right live button, which is when I go live. Once we can join, we can consistently start seeing what needs fixing. Yes, I agree. But then you also need to share an email. Or you can just sign up on my email inbox that I created. Okay. You know what? Existing stuck recording still needs a backfill. Say the word and I'll add a one-shot pass. Yes, do that. Okay, what? I don't understand that. It's like going out on a date and she's like, well, if you just say the magic word, then it's like, brah, do it. Brah. Can't wait for the moment people can join YouTube. Trending, thousands of people joining, the entire server breaks. I know, I can't wait for that day. It's gonna be so exciting. Charles, I paid $39, your server sucks. Yeah, I know. We have 1,000 people in here, okay? Just all live streaming their vibe coding and just slamming each other's heads against the wall. Okay, the security done, routing is live. Going forward, any critical live, okay, perfect. So everything is good. Big pass. Go out and get a beer unless there's anything else that you need to do. Go out and get a beer. Thank you. You have been unpinned. Add member. Okay. Before I build this, I want to surface the main design choice. Okay, before I build this, quick design check. The core constraint is that a browser has one session cookie per domain. Two identities side by side means two browsers. My proposed is reserve a test member account plus an admin view as member button in the top left. Would a live stream, yeah, because if you're live streaming and you don't end it, yeah, I gotta ask that. Clicking it generates a short-lived magic link URL, shows it in a small pop-up, copy it, you paste into URL, trade-off. This is a second browser flow, not a one-click. I don't like this. No, because the feature that I am specifically looking to test is when I go live streaming as an admin, or if I was a member and I was starting or joining a call or the live stream. So I can either do this in a separate browser, like I do Chrome for the test person, and I do me as the admin, but I'm also going to be live streaming this whole thing, so I'm going to have multiple browsers open at the same time, unless you want me to close it out, but that doesn't make sense. What are your thoughts after hearing this? Can't wait for the moment. Yeah, or you could do a peer-to-peer video audio sharing, which would offload servers. You could do peer-to-peer video and audio sharing, which would offload servers literally fully. Huh. What is peer-to-peer difference? So you mean, okay, let's see what makes sense. Two browsers, open, concurrent, not closing. The magic link still fits. I would just tweak it so you don't have to regenerate on every test. Plan, one test member account plus a stable admin, rotatable. I don't think I've ever heard that word in my life. I know what it means, but I've never heard that word in my life. Bookmark that URL in the Chrome once. Anytime you need to test, click the bookmark in Chrome. It drops the Safari is untouched because cookies don't cross browsers. Okay. Token lives in the DB. Net result. Yes, but the biggest thing is I don't want that URL to be publicly available, just the ability to click it and copy it into my clipboard, because I'm going to be live streaming and I don't want that URL to be put out, and make sure that URL is a massive token that is untouchable by bots and DDoS attacks. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Yeah, I think I want to work on peer-to-peer website servers, just handshake handler, data is transferred directly from one PC to another, no server processing. Interesting. Interesting. Committed. Okay. Let's see if that, yeah, I think that's why that broke the live stream. Let's see if it's on the website. Let's go to the feed. Going live soon. Okay, that's nice. I like that. Studio. Interesting. Is that only for me? I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Oh, is events? Oh, that's totally different. Oh, those are meetups. I forgot about that. That is Todd.icharles/ws/personal. That is, oh no, it was under iCharles. And events. That should be pulled in. New event. Interesting. I can't scroll on it, but okay. I thought that was different. Let me just ask that peer-to-peer website. I'm going to ask that right. How can we do peer-to-peer member calls and or live stream me for members? Let's send that. Yeah, I definitely want to get the live streaming up, and let's go. This should be gone. Okay, that's gone. Okay, it does show live. That's weird. Huh. Shipped. Shipped. I want a note system. Shipped in test. Huh. Okay. I guess that's coming in from the feature requests. I don't know if I want that other than a notification, but it's looking solid. Today was a solid day. Ooh, that looks much better. That looks much better. Yeah, the live should just be the live stream. Oh, nice. Nice. Obviously, it's just this, but getting this far, yeah, no, that should go back to the videos. Let's see if the comments work. Test. Okay. That doesn't, it's not, yeah, let me remove this. Okay. Share, reply. Okay, that replies like that. I think we'll have to, okay, so the reply actually remained. Add to playlist. I wonder if that's a personal playlist. Huh. Oh, wow. Okay. This was a good day. This was a good day. This was a very good day. I'm very happy. Except that's where the spaces. Spaces, I think people would, today was a very good day. Let's see. That, nope, that didn't create that. That should remain. Want to make it so we have logins or something and test some stuff while you're offline. Yeah, because I am losing energy quickly. I haven't eaten. I ate something this morning, but I think I have a call at 4 with someone who's going to tell me about security. I have to potentially do a deal right now. Yes. I need to make money. How can I do that? And then when you do it, you got to put it into the feature request area. So at least I have it today or tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. Good work on that offline. Should be a way to delete it as well. Delete and edit. Yeah. Delete and edit. Where is it? Okay. This is it. Fix navigation, tab routing issues. Was this selecting? No, this is the right one. Yeah. All right, we'll add you in. Maybe. I got to make sure it's hardened. I think I'm going to do that after. Because I don't know if the permissions are set. The permissions are just set for me. So there needs to be permission set where I can add in people. I'll add that as a feature request. There needs to be options on each of the feature requests to delete, edit, and any other feed, and to flag. And the flag is obviously tied into the flagging moderation system within the iCharles community admin area. And because it was not going to the right places, copy clean link, put that in here. There you go. Wonder what calls. Add a member view. Good. The test member. Let's see if this icon came up. Reload. Where is it? No. Test member. I like this report bug. I think I'm going to put the report bug over here. Yeah. I think I might, yeah. Where is this option? UI, I don't see it. What I'm going to start doing is adding in 1 to 2 test members. I want you to do a full permissions pass on what I can see as the admin and what they are allowed to see as a member. Obviously, admin only permissions throughout the entire website must be blocked from members. That is a vital security vulnerability to make sure members do not have admin access to anything. So if there's features like live streaming at the top, that should be only available to me. They can schedule calls. Those are 2 totally different things. This includes menu options and the ability to, and obviously it's siloed per member, so members can only see their own individual profile. There you go. Let's do 4 projects. This is for todd.icharles.com. iCharles.com / let's break these up. Admin. Let's see, copy clean link. Community admin. This is a big step, fellas. Getting let in. Personal workspace. Actually, I think everything behind Todd is fine. Anything without Todd is not okay. Yeah, that's a Todd as well. All right, well, let's do that. Definitely high. I wonder what my Claude usage is. Wow. Dude, Claude is being very generous with me. I gotta be honest. I just want to check this one message I got from someone that she hopefully, hey, I forgot to look, is there a washer dryer? Oh boy, just take the apartment, please. Not only do I need the dinero, but all right, well, that's it for us, fellas. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. You're gonna get let into it tomorrow. We're gonna pin this to the top. We're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on the videos. Those are the 2 areas that I really want to do. The video, the feed, and the permissions for members. Obviously, you get free, full access. First ones. Haha. Like, share, subscribe. We're gonna be going live sometime between 10 and 10:30 tomorrow morning, Eastern Standard Time.